What if I told you that Bridgerton might be setting itself up for failure? Not because of who's falling in love next, but because of who's quietly disappearing. As season 4 inches closer, excitement is brewing around Benedict finally stepping into the spotlight. But while we're all eager to see his love story unfold, there's a growing problem fans can't ignore. And if the show doesn't fix it soon, it could lose what makes it truly special. Benedict Bridgerton has waited patiently in the background while his siblings found love season after season. Now it's finally his turn, something fans have been anticipating since Book 3. And sure, Benedict's upcoming romance with Sophie Beck has all the makings of a swoon-worthy season. But there's a deeper issue at play here, and it's not about who gets the next slow-burn romance. Let's be real. Bridgerton has a habit of making characters vanish once their stories are done. Remember Simon? After being the entire focus of season 1, he basically ghosted the rest of the series. Daphne had a few appearances in season 2, and then, poof, she was gone too. And it didn't stop there. Anthony and Kate, stars of season 2, barely visible in season 3. And from what we know, they won't be around much in season 4 either. That's a problem, because Bridgerton is supposed to be about a family, a big, chaotic, loving, tightly knit family. So why does it feel like no one sticks around? It's not just that they disappear. It's when they disappear that feels off. Daphne, the eldest daughter, didn't even show up for Colin or Francesca's weddings. And Anthony and Kate skipping Francesca's big day? That's not just weird, it's unbelievable given how close the siblings are supposed to be. Sure, actor availability plays a role. We all know Regé-Jean Page left after season 1. But for characters like Daphne or Kate who could still be around, their absence feels like a gaping hole in the family dynamic. But here's the twist. Season 4 might finally break that pattern. Because unlike some past leads, Colin and Penelope could actually stay involved. With Penelope being Lady Whistledown, she's kind of essential to the show's gossip-fueled core. And Luke Newton, who plays Colin, doesn't seem to be heading off to bigger Hollywood projects just yet. If the show keeps this couple in the spotlight even after their romance wraps, it could finally shift the formula. And that would be a very good thing. Imagine how much richer the show would feel if we actually saw what happened after the I Love You and the grand ball finale. Newlyweds navigating parenthood, marriages going through rough patches, siblings growing and changing together. That's the stuff that makes a family drama worth watching. Not just a series of pretty romances that vanish once the credits roll. Because let's face it, eventually, fresh love stories won't be enough. We're already attached to the earlier couples. If they keep disappearing, the audience might start to drift too. Take Francesca's storyline. She had a quiet but beautiful arc in season 3, marrying John Sterling, then meeting Michaela, his cousin, who clearly sparked something deeper. It set up her future perfectly, likely for season 6. But even her story exposed a problem. Daphne is still nowhere to be seen. With Hannah Dodd now playing Francesca, you'd think the show would want to show a moment between the sisters. Instead, nothing. Phoebe Dynevor, who played Daphne, and Dodd haven't even shared a single scene. It's a missed opportunity, and fans have noticed. Now, to be fair, some of this comes down to behind-the-scenes stuff. Ruby Stokes, who originally played Francesca, had to leave due to a scheduling conflict with Lockwood Co., a show that's now canceled. Hannah Dodd stepped in and is doing great, but the lack of connection between Francesca and the rest of her family stands out even more now. Meanwhile, Phoebe Dynevor isn't expected to return in season 4 either. She may have moved on, and that's fine. But narratively, it's starting to feel like the show is cutting out vital roots. The good news? Bridgerton still has time to course correct. If season 4 embraces its ensemble cast, lets Colin and Penelope hang around, brings back familiar faces, and shows us how the family stays connected, then it could usher in a whole new phase for the series. No one's asking for massive subplots, just a few meaningful scenes here and there. A sibling popping into a wedding. A family gathering that actually feels like a reunion. Because at the end of the day, romance might be the heart of Bridgerton, but the family is its soul. And if the show can finally strike that balance in season 4, celebrating the new while respecting the past, it won't just keep fans invested. It'll remind us why we fell in love with the Bridgerton world in the first place.